in the Illawarra? How's this for Aussie values?
That's Labor's Sam Dastyari saying that he can find Aussie values in a political stunt, talking about the largest halal snack pack in the Illawarra in New South Wales. Well, Sam, you're just showing how stupid you are. Aussie values lie in fairness, treating people on merit, doing the right thing by our country, not the sort of silliness with an halal snack pack political stunt.
Politics in this country is getting into such an ugly, ugly place. This is the takeover of right-wing.
That's the funny thing about Dastyari. Left-wing groups like Get Up, they claim to be out there winning electorates, winning seats on the issue of multiculturalism. Here they are using Sam Dastyari, an anti-white racist, as their spokesperson for multiculturalism in Australia. This bloke has lost the plot. He's using halal snack pack as some political gimmick to try and win votes in the ethnic community. He says that represents Aussie values. He's saying that things have got really ugly in Australian politics. Well, let me show you the real ugliness. What this bloke has been saying on skin colour. Some people have challenged me. Has Dastyari been abusing people because they're white? Let's have a look.
A bunch of white, rich men complaining about the fact that they feel that their voices have been silenced. Really, I mean, you know, most of these fuckers have their own TV shows. And all they do is go on about, oh, my freedom of speech and this and that. And
if you are a old, white,
That's Dastyari's idea of Aussie values. That's Dastyari's idea of multiculturalism, abusing people for being white. Now, this is an absolute farce. There are two lessons we've got to learn from the Dastyari experience. One is there should be no room for describing people, abusing them for being white. This is a bloke, Dastyari, who supports Ahmed Fahor, the $5.6 million man from Australia Post. Supports him because he's a brown-skinned Muslim. This is Dastyari, who also supports Yasmin Abdel Magid. We heard what she said, disgracing herself on Anzac Day. He supports her, again, a brown-skinned Muslim. But he's into the banks, he's up the banks for the rent because they're white, the bankers are white. This bloke's got a double standard in Australian public life. If you're white, he abuses you. And that's plain wrong. That's not multiculturalism, that's bigotry. That's anti-white racism. And the second thing we're going to learn about Dastyari is don't support people like this. His parents came here to Australia in 1988. They were left-wing Muslims from the Middle East. And that's the danger for Australia. If we bring the lefties in, they end up as ungrateful as their son, Sam Dastyari. He had every opportunity under the sun, every chance to make good in Australia, became a senator. How did he repay us in this country? How did he repay Australian multiculturalism? With anti-white racism, with prejudice, with bigotry, with foolishness, with stunts. Okay, no more Dastyaris. Don't let these people in. In hindsight, we made a big mistake letting the Dastyari family in, given what their son is doing now, disgracing the name of Australian tolerance, fairness, and treating people on merit. No more Dastyaris. That's the big lesson for our country.